Hamas says its deputy political leader, Salah al-Aruri, has been killed in a blast in Beirut.
Wow, more than 100 people have been killed and scores of others injured in two explosions in southeastern Iran, near the grave of a top Revolutionary Guards commander.
Explosions have been reported in Yemen's capital Sana'a and the port city of Hodeidah. US officials say American and British troops have launched strikes against targets linked to the Houthis there.
The official result was never in doubt. A huge win for Putin, even bigger than in 2018.
And a hero's farewell for 5 of the 7 men killed in Syria. All were Revolutionary Guards, including one of Iran's highest-ranking officers, Brigadier General Mohammad Reza Zahedi.
Iran tonight launched a swarm of drones at Israel as air defenses lit up the sky and exploded over Jerusalem.
For the last several minutes, we've seen these flares streaking all across the skies over Jerusalem. And now, for the first time, we're hearing the air raid sirens.
توهین و تحریف حریف حقیقت.
لدينا عاجل المساعد التنفيذي للرئاسة الإيرانية ينعى الرئيس إبراهيم رئيسي ويصفه بسيد الشهداء.
A helicopter carrying Iran's President Ibrahim Raisi, the foreign minister and 3 officials came down in very bad weather, leading to death of everyone on board.
اللهم إنا لا نعلم منهم إلا خيرا. اللهم إنا لا نعلم منهم إلا خيرا.
In only hours, 2 leaders in Iran's regional network were targeted. Israel said it had killed senior Hezbollah commander Fuad Shukr in a single strike in Beirut.
So let's just go back to that breaking news we brought to you a few minutes ago, that the political leader of Hamas, Ismail Haniyeh, we're getting reports has been killed in Iran. That's according to statements from Hamas and Iran's Revolutionary Guard. Iran state TV is also reporting he's been assassinated in Tehran. So let me repeat that because this is a big story. The political leader of Hamas, Ismail Haniyeh, has been killed in Iran.
Ukraine launching a major attack into Russia in what appears to be its biggest incursion into the country since the war began 2.5 years ago. Ukrainian troops appear to have captured a number of villages in the border area of Russia's Kursk region, and heavy fighting is reported for a second straight day now.
We begin with the coordinator pager attacks, hundreds of pagers that blew up simultaneously across Lebanon.
Israel said that it killed a senior commander of Hezbollah. Well, we can now confirm, we are getting confirmation from Hezbollah that that top military commander, Ibrahim Akil, has indeed been killed by Israel in that attack.
Town after southern Lebanese town, peppered with Israeli missiles, in what has now become the nation's deadliest day of conflict since the war in 2006.
إذن نال سيد الشهداء الشهادة.
إلى اللقاء مع انتصار الدم على السيف، إلى اللقاء في الشهادة، إلى اللقاء في جوار الأحبة. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
نالها دفاعا عن بوصلتنا الأولى والأخيرة، نالها سيد الشهداء. التبريكات للتعازي، التبريكات للتعازي لاستشهاد الأمين العام لحزب الله السيد حسن نصر الله.
Breaking news out of the Middle East now. The Israeli military says Iran has fired missiles at Israel and air raid sirens are sounding across the country.
It's 23 GMT, 2 a.m. in Lebanon, where Israel has begun its ground offensive into the south. A short while ago, Israeli forces fired flares into the night sky amid heavy shelling. Israeli soldiers and military vehicles have been amassing along the border over the past several hours.
After weeks of speculation, the Israeli army says it killed Hashem Safieddine, the presumed successor to Hassan Nasrallah as leader of Hezbollah. In a statement, the army said he died along with Hezbollah's intelligence commander in an airstrike on the southern suburbs of Beirut near the airport on October 4th.
من شهادة الستين ما أجملها وما أنقاها وما أحلاها في ركاب أمير المؤمنين عليه السلام. فزت ورب الكعبة وهذا هو الفوز العظيم.
We begin this afternoon with breaking news. Moments ago, Israel confirming that the leader of Hamas and October 7th mastermind Yahya Sinwar is dead.
Donald Trump will be the 47th president of the United States of America. And so the man who has upended all the rules of politics in America is president for a second time.
A source says Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has approved an emerging ceasefire deal with Hezbollah in principle.
Militant groups in Syria are believed to have taken full control of the country's second largest city, Aleppo. The army says it has withdrawn its troops to prepare for a counter-offensive. The surprise advance by rebel fighters has been led by the Islamist group Hayat Tahrir al-Sham.
Well, the Assad family controlled Syria with an iron fist for 53 years. Bashar al-Assad took power in 2000 after his father Hafez had been in control since the 1970s. Jeremy Bowen has more on the family dynasty that was once all-powerful and ruthless against its enemies.
We start with the major developments surrounding the plane crash that killed 38 people in Kazakhstan on Christmas Day. An investigation carried out by Azerbaijan Airlines has now blamed external physical and technical interference for the crash.
World leaders have been sending condolences to South Korea after the country's deadliest aviation disaster on home soil. 179 passengers and crew aboard the Jeju air flight were killed when the Boeing 737-800 skidded off the runway.
نظرة تؤلم قلبي في المنام كلام